Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Messages from Venus. This is going to be your reading for January. I know January is almost over. This is a pick a card reading. If you guys have not been watching my channel, this is what I'm going to be doing for all of my readings, whether it's full moon, whether it's new moon, whether it's the monthly readings. I'm not going to do the zodiacs because I honestly feel like we are all one, y'all. We are all the zodiac signs. Just check out your astrologers, get an astrological reading from them. Excuse my nails, but get your astrological reading, or get yourself your birth chart, whatever they want to call it, and analyze yourself. And you are literally all of the zodiac signs. Okay, I know that the moon sign, sun sign, and ascendant signs are very important, but I also feel like we are all one. So this is a pick a card reading for January 2020. You guys can focus on which pile you guys are going to be choosing. I also have to always give a disclosure. Please excuse any noises, any rants, any voices that you guys hear in the background, as I do have a roommate. So this is going to be pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is also pile number 3. So if you guys can focus on your energies and see where it takes you, or which one of the piles you get attracted to the most. And what else do I have to tell you guys? I hope you guys have enjoyed this full moon and new moon as well. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you guys book any readings from me, I am very extremely backed up. Thank you so much for all of those of you that have gotten a chance to get a reading from me, and also for your patience and your dedication to Messages from Venus. I also want to thank you guys for all of the patience, for all of the dedication, and also for your support in the transition that I am taking Messages from Venus to. I do have other videos and things that I have been uploading, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying those videos as well, and we will continue the trajectory of Messages from Venus in a nutshell. So again, this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3. I will have the timestamps below, and let's get started. This is going to be a message for January. And I'm going to get myself a drink of water because my mouth is a little dry. So let's start off with the general reading, and then I will head over to the oracle. Okay, you guys, so a lot of us are taking a step back from any situation, from any dispute. We're taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. I have the that hanging man energy with the 4 of Swords here. I feel like you guys are stepping away from any dispute, any arguments, any disagreements that you guys might have, but at the same time kind of like standing your ground this month. This month is going to bring you a lot of backlash due to the way that you want to do things, due to the way that you want to handle yourself, and the things that you want to keep to inwards to yourself. I see that you guys are trying your best to be prosperous and trying to be in control of your entire life, even your own emotions. But this is the thing. The reason why your knowledge, the reason why your keys, the reason why things are locked away is because you have to learn to keep quiet, okay? And this is why the universe, I feel like for the month of January, or from whenever you watch this video, is telling you to keep away, pull back a little bit. In any situation in your life, pull back. Why? Because you're talking too much. You're talking to people too much. You are talking to everyone about where you're going, what you're doing, and that closes doors for you. And that's not something that you want to continue to do. What you want to continue to do is strive for the best. Yes, push back, strive for the best, but do everything in secret. Do everything in mystery. Manifest in absolute mystery. You guys are going to get from 2 to 3 jobs, I feel, in the next 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 3 months. You guys are going to have 2 to 3 jobs at your disposal. I see a lot of wonderful and amazing things for you guys happening because you guys are doing everything with righteousness and balance. Just keep those mouths shut, and until you guys don't have exactly what you want on the table, like signed, contract, stamped, and delivered, just don't move. It's all I'm saying. Do not move. Do not do a thing, okay? So this is what I'm seeing at the moment, as far as like your general message is concerned. I feel like your affirmation is as follows. Besides, I mean, I couldn't be more clearer than that. Just don't speak about your wants and your needs. Also, if people are promising you things, or if you lend people money for this month, you're not going to get that money back until March. So if you're lending it in the month of January, you won't see it until March, April, or after, is what I'm seeing as well. And sometimes you also have to keep your emotions intact, and check your emotions at the door, because sometimes it's best to be logical than to be emotional. You have to see things for what they are. Your emotions might tell you something, your heart might tell you something, but see things, people, places, and situations for what they are. Now, your general affirmation or oracle is peach. Inhale a breath of life. So look how beautiful these cards are. So inhale life. Light yourself some candles. Give yourself some loving and attention. Give yourself some pampering. Give yourself some soul searching. But this is all about you and how you keep things to yourself, how you attract things to you. All about manifesting and bringing things to you, bringing things to yourself. Now I'm going to pull a card also for those of you that are single. So for those of you that are single, this is the reading or the message that I have for you guys. Let's see. I'm going to pull a card. Okay, so for those of you that are single, indigo, improve your vision. You guys are being advised to level up. Level up, y'all. Level up. If you guys are used to dating a certain type of person, try and change the person that you date, even if they physically look like your last. Even if you have a type, improve who you're dating, and this will improve your chances. I feel like some of you guys are dating a bunch of bees and a bunch of traps. And I'm sure, trust me, we all have situations where we have to deal with not only our emotions, but also deal with spiritual connections that we might have wanted to close, and chapters and situations of the matter. But sometimes if you walk away from a situation, the person will grow and will be better, not only for themselves, but for you as well. Sometimes when you let go of things, they either can bounce back to you in a better frequency, or they'll leave forever. But that's a risk that you have to be willing and able to take. So look for something better, level up. For those of you guys that are in relationships, and we have gold, attract abundance. So for those of you that are in relationships, this is going to be a beautiful and fantastic time for you guys to just focus on money and how you guys can grow an empire together, as opposed to just, oh, let's be friends, let's be lovers, let's be in a relationship. We have to focus on the money. The month of January through the month of March, I feel like we have to start investments so that we can end this year with a bang. And for people that are spiritual, our New Year's is October the 31st, okay? So we have until October the 31st to end this year with a bang. How will you end this year, okay? How is it going to happen for you? What are you going to manifest as a partnership? As a group, as a collective of two people. If you are in a relationship with, 2-3 people, if you have, 2-3 wives, or whatever the case is, it is time for you guys to grow your empire. You cannot be stagnant anymore. You cannot, under any circumstances, be stagnant. This is all about what 2020 is about. We cannot be stagnant. We are still dealing with a lot of like retrograde energy, I feel, during the first 6 months of 2020. Because things take time on this physical plane, but you shouldn't allow yourself to go past the first 3 months at the very least, or even the first month of January without a specific plan of how you guys are going to grow your money. Because right now you guys are not focused on money. You guys are just focused on procreation. I see some of you guys having, ideas of having babies, but don't know how you're going to feed them. You have to rework that plan so that you're able to have a stable empire. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please continue to water your life, enjoy your life, and we're moving on to pile number 2. Let's see here. to move all my cards. All right, so pile number 2, these are your deck of cards. One of my favorite deck of cards, because it has everything to do with Alice in Wonderland and that Chocoli. It just resonates with me for those of you that know about arts, etc. So let me get some water. So let's get started with your general reading, you guys. I usually also don't or try not to read reversals, but for this reading, they're telling me I have to kind of like read reversals. So let's see what's going on with you. Pile number 2. What is the message for pile number 2? What is the message? Bring on the dancing lobsters, pile number 2. Okay, you guys, so retroactive. Anything with a re. I don't know what planets are retrograding. I don't know what's going on, but redo it, revisit it, re-go to it, rewind, redo. Mercury energy, Mercury retrograde energy for the first at least 2.5 weeks of this month. This is going to be absolutely wonderful. Why? Because you guys are going to be in a position where you guys are going to balance everything else out. I feel like there's maybe 1 or 2 little bills or rats. These rats can be either people or even bills, but it comes in 2s is what I'm seeing, you guys. And she has 2 pieces of mushroom here. It comes in 2s. You have to figure out either it's a partner or somebody that you guys are resonating with. Which one of these 2 people are you going to choose, or are you even going to try with these 2 people? Because they're coming out to be rats. So I feel like one is worse than the other, but they're both bad as they are, which is not the best thing ever. I also feel like you guys are wanting to be at peace, and you guys are keeping your heart up or your guard up when it comes to situations of the heart, because you guys have been hurt, you guys have been mutilated, you guys are very much disappointed and don't want to be disappointed anymore. And this is probably why they wanted me to show you guys the cards in reverse. You guys are no longer fighting it anymore. You're more healing and going through the process of healing when it comes to these partnerships and relationships. But I do feel like these choices that you have, they're all toxic. You just kind of have to choose like which one of the toxins do you want to intake, because they are coming back into your life. I also feel like some of you guys are having the exes come back into your life with their sobbing stories. Listen to them. Sometimes it's good to listen. Sometimes it's good to even get healing from them, because you see how they're doing. Sometimes karma allows you to see people for who they truly are and what you actually left behind. I also feel like some of you guys are going through situations at work where it comes to rebranding yourself or remaking yourself. This re right here is coming up once again, and you're looking at the different choices that you guys have. If you guys have a new opportunity, take it and run. Don't continue to fight the same battles. Take it and run. You won't be disappointed in the future. Okay, so this is your regular affirmation for those of you that are viewing this pile. Okay, so we have strategy, you guys. What type of strategy are you guys going to use? I feel like a lot of you guys are playing games with people, or people are playing games with you, and you guys have to just know how to win the game. How to win the game. And just like pile number 1, if you guys were listening to pile number 1, sometimes it's good to hide your best foot. Just hide it and let people see the tip of your shoes, and hide the best part of yourself, so that it doesn't get evil eyes, so that you can prevent yourself from all of that negative energy. But it takes strategy, and it also takes a lot of organization for you guys to be able to redo things and remodel and reorganize. It takes a lot. Okay, for those of you that are single, let's see what this pile is talking about. All right, for those of you that are single, we have curiosity. I feel like there's a lot of physical, sexual tension being released, because I don't feel like you guys want something serious. You guys have a lot of choices. You guys don't want to go back to the same rut, but the same rut apparently wants to go back to you. So it's up to you whether you want to share your physical sense, and it's also up to you when you want to get up and look for something more serious. Because as of right now, the people that you're with are people that apparently want the same thing that you want, and that's having a connection, but it's only a physical attraction, nothing more, nothing less. Then I have, for those of you that are in relationships, and I have here commission. So commission, a lot of us are, well, I'm going to include myself. A lot of us are keeping our heart's desires to ourselves, because you don't want to rock other people out of their comfort, and you feel like if you hide certain parts of yourself and you don't allow that certain areas of your life or certain parts of yourself to be shown, then you won't disappoint the other person, and that other person won't leave. Well, I have something to tell you guys. If you guys are going to be in relationships, and it's going to be a long-term relationship, and you see yourself in a long-term situation, you guys have to, must in every way, shape, or form, allow the other person, or the person that is your mirror, in a sense, that's looking back at you, to see who you really are in your entirety. You're good, you're ugly, you're beautiful, the most precious, you're swan. You have to let it be shown. If you have any heartbreaks from the past, you have to let it be shown. If that's something that has to come up in a conversation so that you can get rid of your PTSD, you have to kind of show that. It's a must, an absolute must is what I see here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, that this reading has served you well. Please continue to water your life. I will see you guys in the next video, and I love you all very, very much. We're going to move on to pile number 3. Let's see what's going on with pile number 3. And pile number 3, this is your pile. So a lot of unknown things, mystery, every time I use these cards. Let me drink myself some water. Okay, so pile number 3, let's see what's going on for your general reading for the month of January, or for whenever you see this video. Okay, so pile number 3, you guys have a lot of stress, but I feel like this stress is bringing in some sort of like magnetic energy, some sort of energy that makes you strive for something better. I know that sometimes the 10 of Wands can look a little stressful and it's almost the end of things, but I feel like all these responsibilities, all these stresses with you guys, it's showing you how much better you guys can be. It's showing you how to walk away from the energy of the 5 of Pentacles, from the energy of lacking. You do not want to lack anymore. You want stability. You guys are looking for the best fit for you guys when it comes to not just career but relationships, soulmates, soul searching. You want somebody that's complete. You want somebody that has the same background that you guys have, as far as like coming from a family. If you know, wanting a partner that comes from a family, but for some reason you guys want somebody that's as broken as you are, so that you guys can understand each other. Sometimes it's not always the best fit, but I feel like it's something that brings you comfort, because you won't feel alone after that. You won't feel like you're lacking or slacking off of something. So I feel like, you know, this is something that is important to you when it comes to relationships. When it comes to career and finance, you guys want something that's more stable. Send out them resumes. You better send out them resumes, you guys. Trust me, it happens to the best of us. You guys have seen my vlogs, or will start seeing my vlogs in regards to that time period in my life. So know that it happens to the best of us. Always have a backup plan. Always secure your bag is what I'm hearing. Secure the bag and secure your stability, so that you won't have to focus on the things that you're lacking, but focus on how to get more. Put yourself in a situation where you're getting more and more and more. Okay, so amplifying things, amplify everything. If you're in a relationship and things are bad, amplify the good so that you guys can bring yourself some balance. If you're in a situation where you want to run out of that situation, especially when it comes to from work, make sure that you look at the most positive aspect of that situation and amplify that. It's all about amplifying. All right, so the general message for you guys for this month is the rider. You guys have to ride the winds. If the winds are looking to be a little bit stressful, know that it's for a reason, and it's for your own learning experience. But you have to ride the wind, not let the wind ride you. You have to be the one that's riding the wind. For those of you that are single, I have the anchor. You guys should not look for any new relationships or any new commitment is what I'm seeing. Try to stay put in the situation that you're in so that you can learn to ride or die for yourself, and then put that burden or expectation on someone else. Otherwise, you won't see the beauty of the struggle. You won't appreciate the struggle that that person has to go through to ride or die for you, or vice versa. For those of you that are in relationships, I see the gentleman. So be gentle, be clear, be concise, tell people what you want, be responsible, be the protector, be the caregiver, because you want to give the person that you want to be, that you're with, or that you want to be in a more committed relationship with, you want to give that person what you want in return, so that you understand that there's a give and take in relationships, okay? And that just like there's, you know, the sky, there's also rock bottom, and that not everything is perfect. So be realistic. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading and this message. I will see you guys in the next video, and I love you guys very, very much. Continue to water your life, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye.